Hello and welcome. Genghis Khan was one of the most powerful and famous leaders in history. He was born in the year 1162 in a small tribe in Mongolia. His real name was Temujin. Life was very hard for him as a child. His father died when he was young. His family had no food, no home, and no help. But Temujin never gave up. He was brave, strong, and smart. He believed he could make a better life. As he grew older, Temujin became a great warrior and leader. He brought many Mongol tribes together. He gave them one dream, one leader, and one strong nation. He got a new name, Genghis Khan, which means universal ruler. With his army, he won many battles and built the biggest land empire in history. He used new ideas and fair rules to lead his people. Genghis Khan was not just a fighter. He was also a wise ruler. He welcomed people of all religions and cultures. He wanted to learn from others and grow. He helped trade and travel become safer. He made a big change in the world. Today, Genghis Khan is remembered as a hero by many. His story teaches us about courage, hard work, and never giving up. Even when life was difficult, he stayed strong and followed his dream. His life shows us that anyone can achieve great things, no matter where they come from. In this episode, you will learn about his journey, his ideas, and his legacy. Let us begin the inspiring story of Genghis Khan, the man who changed the world. Chapter 1: Early Life and Ancestry of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was born in the year 1162 in Mongolia. His real name was Temujin. He was born into a small tribe called the Borjigin. His father, Yasugi, was a chief and a strong warrior. His mother's name was Holun. She was a brave and kind woman. Temujin came from a family of warriors and leaders. When Temujin was only 9 years old, his father took him to meet another tribe. There, he got engaged to a girl named Borte. But on the way back, his father was poisoned by enemies. After his father died, Temujin's life changed. His family was left alone. They had no food, no home, and no protection. Other tribes forgot about them. Life became very hard. Temujin, his mother, and his brothers lived in the cold Mongolian steppes. They ate wild roots and small animals to survive. But Temujin was strong. Even as a boy, he wanted to help his family and protect them. He learned to ride horses, use bows and arrows, and fight. He also learned to be smart and patient. Temujin believed that one day he could become a great leader. He remembered the words of his mother: "Be brave. Be honest. Never give up." These words helped him stay strong. Even though he was poor and had many enemies, Temujin never stopped dreaming. He had a big heart and a strong will. His early life was full of pain, but it made him tough and wise. This chapter shows us how a young boy from a small tribe became the man who would change the world. Temujin's story begins with struggle, but it leads to greatness. Chapter 2: Rise to Power and Unification of the Mongol Tribes. As Temujin grew older, he became a strong and brave warrior. He remembered the pain from his childhood and wanted to change the future. He began to fight for his people and protect them. Many young men followed him because he was fair, honest, and wise. He gave rewards for loyalty and punished lies. People trusted him. At that time, Mongolia had many small tribes. These tribes often fought with each other. They had no one leader. Temujin had a big dream. He wanted to bring all the Mongol tribes together as one family. He believed that if the tribes were united, they would be stronger and safer. Temujin made many smart plans. He made friends with some tribes and won battles against others. He did not choose leaders based only on family. He gave jobs to people who were loyal and good at their work. This was new and fair. More and more people began to follow him. In the year 1206, the tribes met at a special meeting called a Kurultai. At this meeting, Temujin was given a new name, Genghis Khan. This name means universal ruler. He was now the leader of all the Mongol tribes. The dream had come true. Genghis Khan made new laws and gave equal chances to everyone. He ended fights between tribes and created peace. He gave hope to the people. This chapter tells how Temujin rose from nothing to become Genghis Khan, the leader of a united Mongol nation. It shows how belief, strength, and good leadership can bring people together. Genghis Khan's rise to power is one of the greatest stories in history. Chapter 3: Military Strategies and Innovations of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was not just a strong leader, he was also a smart and clever general. He changed the way wars were fought. His army was small at first, but it became one of the best in the world. This was because of his new ideas and strategies. One of his best ideas was using speed. His soldiers rode fast horses and could travel very far in one day. This helped them surprise their enemies. They attacked quickly and left before the enemy could fight back. This made the Mongol army very hard to stop. Genghis Khan also used signals and maps. His soldiers used flags and sounds to talk to each other in battle. They always knew where to go and what to do. He also used smart tricks. Sometimes his army would pretend to run away. When the enemy chased them, they would turn around and attack. He divided his army into small groups. Each group had 10, 100, or 1,000 men. Every man had a job and followed orders. This made the army well organized and strong. Genghis Khan also cared for his soldiers. He shared food and treasure with them. He gave rewards for bravery and punished those who were cruel or lazy. His soldiers loved him and followed him with great loyalty. Another great idea was learning from others. Genghis Khan welcomed smart people from different places. He used new tools and ideas from China, Persia, and the Arab world. Because of these strategies and innovations, Genghis Khan won many battles. His army became the strongest of its time. This chapter shows how Genghis Khan used his mind, not just muscle, to build a great empire. His smart thinking changed history. Chapter 4: Conquests across Asia and Europe. After uniting the Mongol tribes, Genghis Khan looked beyond Mongolia. He wanted to make his empire bigger. He led his army across Asia and parts of Europe. His conquests were fast, powerful, and full of surprise. His first big target was China. At that time, China had many kingdoms. Genghis Khan attacked the northern part, which was ruled by the Jin dynasty. His army broke through strong walls and captured cities. The Mongols used new tools like catapults to break gates. After many years of fighting, he won large parts of China. Next, Genghis Khan moved west. He went into Central Asia and attacked rich cities like Samarkand and Bokhara. These cities were strong and famous, but the Mongol army was stronger. Many people surrendered because they were afraid. Some cities tried to fight, but the Mongols were too fast and clever. Then he went even further west, towards Europe. His army reached parts of Russia and Eastern Europe. They fought in cold weather and crossed wide rivers. They won battles against powerful armies. People in Europe had never seen an army like this before. Genghis Khan's army did not only take land, they also made new trade roads. These roads helped people travel and exchange goods between East and West. It was the beginning of a new world. Genghis Khan's conquests were not just about war. He brought order to the lands he won. He gave laws, protected traders, and kept peace. This chapter tells how Genghis Khan's army went from Mongolia to China, Central Asia, and even parts of Europe. His journey was one of the biggest in world history. It shows how one man and his army changed many nations forever. Chapter 5: Governance and Legal Reforms of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was not only a great warrior, he was also a wise ruler. After winning many lands, he knew that fighting was not enough. He needed strong rules to keep peace and order in his empire. So, he made new laws and systems for governance. Genghis Khan created a law code called the Yasa. These laws were fair and strict. They applied to everyone, rich or poor, soldier or farmer. No one was above the law. The Yasa punished stealing, lying, and cheating. It also protected the weak, such as women and children. He also stopped fights between tribes. In the past, tribes would fight over small problems. But Genghis Khan said, "We are one people now." He gave everyone the same rules and made sure they followed them. This brought peace to his large empire. Genghis Khan chose his leaders by skill, not by family name. If someone was honest, brave, and smart, they could rise to a high position. This gave hope to many people. He also helped trade and travel. He made safe roads and rest stops for travelers. He protected merchants and messengers. This made the empire rich and connected. Genghis Khan respected all religions. He let people pray in their own way. He believed that all people should live in peace, no matter what god they believed in. This chapter shows how Genghis Khan built more than just an army. He built a system of laws and leadership that helped millions of people live in peace. His ideas on fairness, safety, and unity were far ahead of his time. Genghis Khan proved that true power comes not just from force, but from justice and order. Chapter 6: Cultural and Religious Tolerance of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan ruled over many lands with many different people. They spoke different languages, followed different customs, and prayed to different gods. But Genghis Khan believed that all people should be free to live their way. He showed great respect for culture and religion. He did not force anyone to change their religion. In his empire, people were free to follow Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, or any other faith. He welcomed monks, priests, and teachers from all religions. He listened to them and often asked for their advice. Genghis Khan gave special protection to places of worship. He made sure that temples, churches, and mosques were safe. He said that people who prayed for peace were important to the world. He believed that all faiths had something to offer. He also respected different cultures. When he conquered a land, he did not destroy their art or music. Instead, he learned from them. He brought artists, doctors, builders, and writers from many places to work in his empire. This helped his people grow in knowledge and skill. Because of his open mind, people from different backgrounds felt safe under his rule. Many joined his empire willingly. Trade, art, and ideas moved freely across countries. His empire became a meeting place of many cultures. This chapter shows that Genghis Khan was more than a warrior. He was a leader who knew the value of peace, respect, and learning. His kindness toward all religions and cultures made his empire strong and united. He showed the world that true strength comes from accepting and understanding others. Chapter 7: Legacy of the Mongol Empire of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan died in 1227, but his ideas and work lived on. His sons and grandsons continued to grow the Mongol Empire. It became the largest land empire in history. But Genghis Khan's true legacy was more than land, it was the lasting change he brought to the world. He made strong roads that connected the East and West. These roads became safe paths for trade and travel. People shared goods like silk, gold, and spices. They also shared ideas, science, and culture. This helped many countries grow and learn from each other. Genghis Khan also changed the way leaders ruled. He showed that laws should be fair for all. He taught that people should get jobs because of their skills, not because of their family. These ideas are still important in the world today. His empire respected learning. He welcomed teachers, doctors, writers, and builders from many lands. His rule helped spread knowledge across Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. Even in war, he taught lessons. His military ideas are still studied in schools around the world. People learned how planning, speed, and teamwork can lead to success. Genghis Khan's name became famous across history. Some people feared him, but many respected him. Today, he is remembered as a man who started from nothing and built a powerful empire with his mind, heart, and strength. This chapter shows how Genghis Khan's work lived on after his death. His empire changed history, and his ideas helped shape the modern world. His legacy is not just in maps, it is in the way people lead, learn, and live today. Chapter 8: Personal traits and leadership style of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was not only a strong fighter, he was also a great leader. His personal traits and leadership style helped him build the largest land empire in history. Many people followed him because they believed in his ideas and trusted his heart. He was brave. Even in hard times, he never gave up. As a child, he had no home and little food. But he stayed strong. He believed in himself and his dream. This courage made others believe in him too. He was fair. Genghis Khan treated people with respect. He did not care about rich or poor, high or low. He gave jobs to people who worked hard and showed skill. This made his army and his government strong and loyal. He was wise. Genghis Khan listened to advice from others. He learned from people of many lands and cultures. He used new ideas to solve problems. He also planned carefully before every battle. He was loyal. He never forgot the people who helped him. He gave rewards to his friends and soldiers. He also cared about his family and wanted his sons to be good leaders too. His leadership style was simple but powerful. He led by example. He worked hard, followed the rules, and stood with his people. He did not sit high above, he rode with his army and shared their struggles. This chapter shows that Genghis Khan's success came not only from fighting but from his character. He was brave, fair, wise, and loyal. These traits made him a great leader. People followed him not just out of fear, but out of deep respect. His leadership still inspires people around the world today. Chapter 9. Death and Succession of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan lived a life full of action, travel, and war. He built a great empire and led his people with strength and wisdom. But like all people, his life came to an end. Genghis Khan died in the year 1227. The exact cause of his death is not clear. Some say he died from injuries after falling off his horse. Others say he became sick. His death was kept a secret at first. His soldiers did not want enemies to know. They carried his body back to Mongolia and buried him in a secret place. Even today, no one knows where he is buried. Before he died, Genghis Khan made plans for the future. He wanted his empire to stay strong after his death. He gave power to his sons and taught them to work together. He chose his third son, Ogdi, to be the next great Khan, the new leader of the Mongol Empire. His other sons also received land to rule. But they had to follow the laws and respect the main leader. This helped the empire stay united. Under his sons and grandsons, the empire grew even larger. Genghis Khan's death did not end his dream. His family and followers continued to build on his work. His ideas, laws, and systems lived on for many years. This chapter tells us that Genghis Khan thought about the future, not just the present. He prepared his people to lead after him. His strong planning helped the Mongol Empire stay powerful even after his death. Genghis Khan's story did not end with his last breath. It continued through the hands of those he taught and trusted. His legacy lived on through the empire he left behind. Chapter 10. Impact on World History and Modern Perceptions of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan changed the world in many ways. His actions, ideas, and leadership had a big impact on world history. Even today, people study his life and learn from it. One of his biggest impacts was the way he connected the East and the West. His empire made trade and travel easier between Asia and Europe. Goods, ideas, and knowledge moved more freely. This helped science, art, and culture grow in many countries. Genghis Khan also showed that anyone can become great. He was not born rich or powerful, but through hard work and strong will, he became one of the most powerful leaders in history. His life story gives hope to many people around the world. He changed the way leaders think about power. He showed that leaders should be fair and choose people by talent, not by family. These ideas are still important in today's world. In modern times, people have different opinions about Genghis Khan. Some see him as a cruel warrior who caused fear and death. Others see him as a brave and smart ruler who brought peace and order to a large empire. In Mongolia, he is a national hero. His face is on money, and his name is spoken with pride. Historians continue to learn new things about him. Many now understand that he was more than just a conqueror. He was also a thinker, planner, and builder. This chapter shows that Genghis Khan's impact is still felt today. His story is part of world history, and his ideas live on in modern leadership, law, and culture. Genghis Khan may have lived long ago, but the world he helped shape is still with us. Vocabularies. 1. Empire, a large group of countries or regions ruled by one leader or government. Example: Genghis Khan built the largest land empire in history. 2. Tribe, a group of people, often with the same culture or language, who live together. Example: Genghis Khan was born into a Mongol tribe. 3. Conquer, to take control of a land or people by using force. Example: Genghis Khan conquered many cities in Asia and Europe. 4. Leader, a person who guides or rules a group of people. Example: Genghis Khan became a strong leader of the Mongol tribes. 5. Law, a rule made by a government or leader to keep order. Example: Genghis Khan created fair laws for his empire. 6. Legacy, what someone leaves behind after they die, like ideas, actions, or history. Example: Genghis Khan's legacy changed the world forever. 7. Tolerant, being open and respectful to different beliefs or ways of life. Example: Genghis Khan was tolerant of all religions. 8. Strategy, a smart plan used to win a battle or reach a goal. Example: his fast attack strategy helped him win many battles. 9. Successor, a person who takes over a job or role after someone else. Example: after Genghis Khan died, his son became his successor. 10. Perception, the way people think or feel about someone or something. Example: modern perception of Genghis Khan is different in each country. Quiz questions. 1. What was Genghis Khan's real name at birth? 2. What important event helped Temujin become the leader of all Mongol tribes? 3. What kind of animals did Mongol soldiers ride during battles? 4. Which large country in the east did Genghis Khan first begin to conquer? 5. What was the name of the legal code created by Genghis Khan? 6. How did Genghis Khan treat people of different religions? 7. What was one major benefit of the trade roads built under the Mongol Empire? 8. What personal trait helped Genghis Khan win the respect of his followers? 9. Who became the great Khan after Genghis Khan's death? 10. How is Genghis Khan remembered today in his home country, Mongolia? Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed learning with us. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us grow and bring you more inspiring stories and easy English learning content. Do you have a topic you'd like us to cover in our next video? Maybe a famous person, an invention, or a country? Let us know in the comments or messages. We'd love to hear your ideas. You can find answers in the description. Thanks again, and keep learning with us. See you in the next video.